from his bedroom in the UK. Covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
Hello and welcome to this live stream for game number 2 between the Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks got the better of the Giants in game number 1 as they trounced them 12-2. We'll see if the Giants can respond today. It'll be Landon Roop on the bump, and he has been the Giants' best pitcher this year. Got a good pitch mix with his sinker, his cutter, changeup, and his nasty curveball. Thank you for joining me. If you could hit that like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. The lineup for the Giants is looking like this, and there were a few injuries after last night. Jung-Hoo Lee left the game with back spasms. Adames got hit on the hand when he made an error, but he is in the lineup, so it'll be Harrison Bader, the centre fielder, leading off for the Giants, followed by Luis Arraez playing second base. Casey Schmidt is the DH, batting third. Rafi Devers, the first baseman, batting fourth. Willie Adames, as I said, he's in there, the shortstop, batting fifth. Matt Chapman, who had a rough game yesterday, is batting 6th. Drew Gilbert playing left field, batting 7th. Suzak is behind the plate, catching, and it'll be Will Brennan in right field to replace the injured Jung-Hoo Lee. Now, overall, I've got to say I'm very disappointed. I would like to see Eldridge in the game, especially after his 2-hit day yesterday. So, I don't know what the Giants are doing. I don't think it's good for the young prospect. You've either got to send him down to AAA, let him get at-bats every day, or play him every day up here. And personally, I think he should be playing every day up here. Let him get used to the pitching. He's doing just fine in AAA. He's too good for it. Let him adjust. So I'm disappointed in the Giants, especially since Chapman's playing so bad. You can afford to drop in. There's no Ramos. There's no Lee. That creates a lineup spot for Eldridge if you play Schmidt at left field. Or as I said, you bench Chapman or Adames, play Schmidt in the infield. And hey, you may even have to give Rafi Devers a game off. But hopefully some positive vibes today from the Giants. They've got to perform. With the contracts they've got, there's looking like no clear way out of it. So they just got to get on the win column, and I just want to see exciting baseball. Just play exciting baseball. You know, get the hits, get the walks, knock them over, drive them in. And so far, Arraez and Schmidt have been the only two who have consistently done that. So I'd like to see the whole lineup get going. Bader, he's got going since he's returned with some power, so that's why he's leading off. But no, hopefully Root responds. He had a tough outing last time in LA. But I like what he's made of, and he's been the Giant stopper this season. When things haven't been going well, he's pitched. He's just got to make sure he doesn't walk too many. That's what his issue is. Sometimes he can be a bit wide. He can lose a strike zone for an inning. If you can avoid that, he's going to have a lot of success, and he's going to be one of the best pitchers in this league. And let's see if he can respond and get himself into the All-Star game. Because right now, Luis Arraez is definitely the Giants All-Star. And he's been the most consistent player. So we're about to get underway here in the Giants Diamondback game. So it'll be Ryan Nelson on the mound for the Diamondbacks. The right-hander. He has got an ERA over 5, but I've got to say, I was looking at his last few starts, and it's not been as bad as the numbers would suggest. It's got a 5.4 ERA, but a good strikeout to walk ratio. 43 strikeouts, and the 9 home runs allowed. So that's been his issue. It's like Robbie Ray. That's been Robbie Ray's issue, the long ball. So we'll see if the Giants can get to him today. Giants are not a team that hits many long balls. As Harrison Bader is ready for the first pitch, and he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Bader batting 171. But he has been better since he's came back. from the IL. He said that he didn't get much of spring training as he drives on to right field, and Carroll's going to make the catch for the first down. So quick out there for Harrison Bader in classic Giants fashion. The Giants do not walk at all. And that will bring up Luis Ariz, who's gone 43 straight plate appearances without recording a strikeout. And we'll see what he does here. The pitch by Nelson is a pulled strike with a fastball at the top of the zone. And it just did catch top of the zone. Ariz, he's batting .324, and that is good for 4th in the National League. See a one pitch here to Luis Ariz is low. Went with the fastball at the knees, and he missed low, and it's 1-1. Bill Miller, the home plate umpire. Someone I actually know, which is never a good thing. As the 1-1 pitch here to Luis Ariz is fouled off. Went with a different fastball there, went with the cutter. Just got enough movement on that to miss Luis Ariz's barrel. So Ariz will just take time out there. 1 for 15 in his career against Nelson. So not someone he has found it easy to hit against. As the 1-2 pitch here to Ariz is fouled off his foot, and he is in a little bit of pain. He did a little bunny hop in pain. We got a bit of an injury delay here. Tell you what, only found this out yesterday. As I mentioned, a bunny hop. Did you know that bunny rabbits are the only animals that can see behind them without looking behind them? Their eyes spread out, and so they can see behind them and in front of them, so they don't get caught. I was just looking at this foul ball, kind of hits Ariz on the inner thigh there. But he's ready to go now, and it's 1-2 to the Giants' second baseman. As the pitch is fired, and he hits a high fly ball. Corbin Carroll goes back on the warning track, and he will make the catch for the second out of the inning. Ariz with a good swing on that one. Probably would have been gone in Sacramento, but we are in a Major League Park now. And that will bring up Casey Schmidt. He was the first home run hitter on this channel's history. He's batting .295, a .342 on base, 5.23 second, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs. And I would say he's a good shout for the All-Star team as he takes a strike. However, he doesn't really have a position because the Giants have been using him everywhere. DH, third base, shortstop, first base, left field now. But the majority of his at-bats have been DH, and you are not beating Schwarber. So he fouls off the 0-1 pitch, and it's 0-2. Looks like we've got a bit better of a crowd in than last night. 0-2 pitch here to Casey Schmidt is high, and that's ball number 1. 4-seam fastball there by Nelson. 1-2 pitch here to Casey Schmidt. It's been 4 straight fastballs. It says a fastball and it's fouled off. It is fastball heavy, and it's a good fastball. 98. Tough to lay off. It's got a good rise on it. It's a 1-2 pitch here to Casey Schmidt. The wind up, and it is a slider in the dirt at 90. So a quick slider there by Nelson. 2-2 pitch here to Casey Schmidt. The wind up. And it is fouled. Went with the fastball above the zone, and Schmidt, he was on time with it, but it was just high enough that he could not get over the top of that ball. So it remains 2-2 here to the Giants D8. Two-two pitch here to Casey Schmidt. There's a curve ball in the dirt, and it'll be a full count. And Casey Schmidt, his at-bat quality has improved drastically from when he first came up. When he first came up, he was Mr. Swing Happy. And he had a bit of success. It's a 3-2 payoff pitch here by Nelson. Is a ground ball. Arenado makes a nice stop. He fires it over to first for the third out of the inning. So the Giants don't score, no base runners. Maybe Landon Root facing Marte Corbin Carroll to begin the bottom of the first. And we'll see if the Giants can remain in this game a little bit longer than they did last time. Last time the game was done at 6 pitches in. So, Giants fail to score. I've got to say, when you analyse the Giants lineup, they've got Harrison Bader, Luis Rise, and Casey Schmidt batting 1-2-3. And rightly so, they've been the Giants' best players. But they're making a combined 20 million. Your top 3 hitters are making a combined 20 million. Matt Chapman is making 28 million. Adames is making 25 million. And Devers is making almost 30 million. So your 1, 2, 3 hitters, who've been your best hitters, are making 20 million. And your lower down hitters are making 100 million combined. You're just not going to win many ball games. And that's the case. As Landon Root's ready to go here, as he fires a strike to Ketel Marte. I've got to say, I love watching Landon Root pitch. There's the 0-1 pitch here to Ketel Marte. He's batting 222 on the year. It's a foul ball. Cutter in on the hands. Good cutter there. Get ahead 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch by Root is a changeup outside, ball 1. That was way outside there. See if he goes back to it as he tries to find the release point. As that pitch by Root is a ground ball to Rafi Devers, who will scoop it up, take it over to first for out number 1. There's been a few games this year where Rafi Devers has been kept busy because of the amount of ground balls Landon Root gets. Now bring up Corbin Carroll. He had a triple yesterday, and he takes outside for ball number 1. Carroll playing 284, and he hits A high drive, left field. It's off the wall. Bader, he's slow to gather it. He fires it in. It's a rise, a throw to first. It's off his helmet. It's off Corbin Carroll's helmet. He's holding his head as he runs home. He's holding his head as he runs home, and the run scores. Oh my goodness, what have we seen there? An inside the park home run where Corbin Carroll may be concussed. What have we witnessed there? That is a bizarre first run of the game. And the clown show has already started for the San Francisco Giants. It was a line drive. It hit the warning track, bounced off the wall. Bader fired it in to his cutoff man. Luis Ariz throws it to Chapman, and as Corbin Carroll slides in, it hits his head. So that's an inside the park home run for Corbin Carroll. And oh my God, Giants, what is going on? It was unlucky. I don't want to be too harsh. It was unlucky. As Perdomo fouls one off. But if I was to be critical, did the throw need to come in? Corbin Carroll was definitely making it. But I don't want to be too critical there. The one pitch here to Perdomo. So the one pitch there to Perdomo is a strike, and it's 1-2. What a crazy start to this inning. 0-2 pitch here to Perdomo is a ground ball. Ariz makes a nice play this time. And he fires it over to Rafi Devers. And there'll be 2 outs in the inning. And so they're actually not going to rule that an inside the park home run. They're calling it an error by Luis Ariz. Well, I've got to say, I do not know how that is an error when, well, it is an error, but it's unlucky, isn't it? I'm going to call, on Jolly Good Takes, we're calling that a home run. I'm calling that a home run. As Root falls behind 2-0 here to Arenado. And he hits a ground ball foul. Wow. He had a big hit yesterday, Arenado, and it was a grand slam, as I said, after 6 pitches. So 2-2 here now to Arenado, and that's fouled off. Went with the curveball below zone. And there's a fair ball for Arenado down the third base line. So that'll be a runner at second for the Cardinals. And I've just realised I have not even changed the out. What is going on? That sums up the Giants this season. So it'll be a runner at second. Wow, what a penalty. Oh my God, Giants. Wow. It was unlucky, but wow. As here's Vargas, and he takes outside, and it's 1-0. 335 batting average. That's second in the NL for Ildemaro Vargas, and he takes outside, and it's 2-0. So a crazy start to the to the game here. That is not something you see every day, that's for sure. So a pitch here to Vargas is a strike. Sinker at the top of the zone. So 2-1 here to Vargas. There is a foul ball, and it's 2-2. So it's 2-2 here to Vargas. Diamondbacks took the lead on that Corbin Carroll triple, and then the throw to third base hit off his helmet and he scored. Vargas looking to double the lead here as he hits a pop-up on the infield. Devers going to move into foul territory to make the catch. That will end the inning. So 1 run in bizarre fashion. And that is Luis Ariza's first error of the year, and it's really not his fault because it was a perfect throw. Just hit Carroll's helmet as he slid in. And that's what speed does. That's when you have speed. Good teams have speed. Carroll's speed. It made the Giants force throw to third, and what a crazy play that is. Corbin Carroll, he's holding his head as he goes to home plate. I don't even know if he knows what's happening there. He must have just looked at the third base coach and gone, "Oh crap! I don't know where the ball is. My head hurts." But he won't care because that'll be one of the weirdest runs he's ever scored. Wow, crazy start, and the Giants are just. Yes, it was unlucky, but it's a clown show. This team is a clown show. Honestly, they have no speed. If the Giants had speed, maybe you get something like that. But no, this old team. But wow, what a crazy play! That is going to be the the only time we see that this year. So 1-0 Diamondbacks after 1, as there's 0 outs. Let me change that. 0 outs. Giants falling behind here. Corbin Carroll scoring on a triple. I've got to say, I've started doing these streams this week, and all these games have had something crazy in, and I won't complain because it makes it interesting. But these games are. That play was crazy, and I watch baseball. Yeah, I'm from the UK, yes, but I watch baseball all the time. I can't remember anything. That reminded me of Elliot Ramos, but that when he hit the Little League inside the park home run last year, where he had a little swinging bunt and they threw it past the first base bag, and then he actually ignores the third base coach as he goes to third, and then that throw gets away. This one actually got to the outfield though. As Devers is going to lead off the inning for the Giants, and he takes outside, and it's 1-0 to the Giants. Well, big acquisition last year. Who the Giants have not been as good since he joined the team, as he hits a high drive centre field, and it is here over the top of the wall, and that is a home run for Rafi Devers. It is a high home run line there in centre field. He hits it 441 feet, so the Giants respond straight away with a home run by Rafi Devers, and we have got a good start here in Arizona. 1-1 Giants, and Devers, who's been the hottest Giants hitter here in May, hits a big moonshot to centre field. I didn't know for a second with that centre field wall if it was going to be a home run. Devers was staring it down, but he's done that a few times and it hasn't been a home run. But it got in there. It almost hit the camera lady there, and it'll be Willie Adames now. And he hits a high drive, left field, and that's out of here. Back-to-back home runs for the Giants. Oh my goodness, here, what's going on here? Back-to-back home runs for the Giants. Willie Adames with a home run. Crazy start here in Arizona. Oh my goodness me, we got a crazy start in Arizona. What is going on? 2-1 Giants. Oh my God, 2 Giants here. Home run, Willie Adames. The ball is flying out the yard. Giants go back to back. First pitch fastball at the top of the zone. He crunches one. So it's good to see the vets here. They need to step up if the Giants are going to do anything this season. What a crazy start. Oh my goodness. 2-1 Giants is his Matt Chapman. Wowee. Oh my God. Right. This is going to take me time to get these clips together because we've just had the crazy Carroll play. The Giants just gone back to back. Wowee. What a start to this game. All right, I'm not complaining. As Chapman hits a base hit to left field, so the hitting continues. Matt Chapman there with a hit. Wow. You need to catch your breath here. What is going on? That one was a ground ball. So Chapman does ruin the streak of home runs there. But I won't complain as he gets on first base. What a start to this game. And here's Drew Gilbert. As Gilbert hits a fly ball, hits a high pop up in the infield, and Perdomo, will he let it drop? No. He makes the catch. I assume the infield fly rule was called there, and that's out number one of the inning. Crazy start here, and it'll be Suzak now batting. Suzak is going to be the main catcher for the Giants after they traded away Patrick Bailey. As he swings first pitch and he crushes one to left field, and that is off the wall. The throw's going to come in. Chapman's getting waved home, and the Diamondbacks bob on it. Chapman's going to score. It's an RBI double for Suzak. The Giants are up 3-1 here. Oh my God, the scoring is happening here early. I thought that was an aggressive send by Hector Borg, but it paid off this time as the Diamondbacks bobbled it on the relay throw. So that will be a one out RBI double for Suzak, and that is why they traded Patrick Bailey to get Suzak's bat in the lineup. Jesus, what this game is crazy to start. And after the crap show yesterday, that is good to see. Wow. Crazy start here. I'm going to get a pitching visit, as you would expect here with these hard hits. What a crazy start here to this game. And yet again, this is following the trend. Every game I'm watching is high scoring. Now, not always, both teams high scoring. Wow. As here's Will Brennan. Going to fill in for Jung Hoo Lee for the time being, and he takes the ball. And they're actually going to challenge that one, the Diamondbacks, and it's going to be successful. So it's not 1-0, it's 0-1. And that was I say, a good time for the challenge here with the runner in scoring position and the big difference between a 1-0 and an 0-1 count. As Brennan hits a ground ball, and Nelson's going to take this to the bag himself for out number 2. So the runner moves over to third. I know I had him on first base, but he moves over to third. Giants see if they can add on. The Harrison Bader. So the lineup's back around here in the second. We'll see if he can get a 2-out RBI. The game we watched yesterday, the Brewers were excellent at getting 2-out hits as he swings and fouls the first pitch. Wow, crazy start. Back-to-back home runs for the Giants. And now Adamas is always smiling. He's smiling again. How about you smile when we win, Willie? Smile when we win! As Bader fouls off that pitch and it's 0-2. As I said in the first stream, I am looking to get a microphone, so apologies for any audio issues. It's 0-2 here to Harrison Bader. And he takes strike three looking down the middle. Come on, Bader, you gotta do better than that. But the Giants score three. And here on Jolly Good Takes, it's boom, boom, baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
So the Giants went back to back for the second time this year, and they did that in Sacramento, if I am correct in saying. It was Rafi Devers and Willie Adames. And we go to the bottom of the second. Giants winning 3-1. So the Diamondbacks scored first on a crazy play with Corbin Carroll getting a triple. And then Arise, his throw into third, hit his head. And that allowed Carroll to score as he holding his head. Wow. So 3-1 Giants. Good game here. Good exciting start this. Exciting start. Now I've just realised I definitely need to get a mic. I was screaming a bit too loud there, and it was probably broke this laptop. As here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a base hit to left field for Lourdes Gurriel. So that'd be a runner up first. So 3-1 Giants. Reap looking for a shutdown inning after the Giants score three. As Moreno swings, and that's a foul ball. 7-1 to the Diamondbacks catcher. And there's a ball low, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch here to Moreno's a curveball outside. It's 2-1. So 2-1 pitch here by Landon Roop. A 2-1 pitch is in there for a strike. The curveball there. So 2-2 here to Moreno, and he calls his timeout. And so the 2-2 pitch here by Roop is a ground ball Arise, he's going to fire it to second base. He's going to get the lead off the lead out there, but they'll only get one out there. So the runner will go to first base, and they get the runner out at second. Arise, nice play there by the Giants. Excellent second baseman. And here's now, that is Del Castillo, the DH for the Diamondbacks. As he hits a foul ball, and it's 1-1. One pitch here to Castillo is low, and it's 2-1. So the 2-1 pitch is outside, and the Giants 3-1 lead here thanks to back-to-back home runs by Devers and Adames. And the Diamondbacks scored thanks to a triple by Carroll, and then the ball hit his head on the throw to third, and he scored. As there's a strike, and it's 3-2. As there's a swing and a miss for out one, and they throw to second as the runner goes, and that's a double play. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning. And so we'll go to the top of the third. Giants winning 3-1. Nice play by Suzak there. It was not an easy pitch there to get the runner out because it was a purple below the zone. But he caught it nicely through to second to get the out. So I like what I'm seeing from Suzak so far. Defensively as well. Yeah, it may not be Patrick Bailey defensively, but hey, he doesn't drop the ball at home plate, and he throws out runners at a solid rate. I can't complain. So good start to this game here. So good start to this game. It's been a fun game so far. A couple of home runs as well. Looked like Suzak may have had a home run as well, but it was just off the top of the wall. That would have been 3 home runs for the Giants. (3-1) to the Giants. Who's leading off? I believe it's going to be Luis Arise. He made his first error of the year, but again, as I said at the time, very unlucky, and it's a very harsh error. Wow, did not see this coming. As Arise swings, and he hits a base hit just over the second baseman's glove. Marte could not make the catch, so Arise gets a lead-off single. We'll see if the Giants can add on to their lead. And here's Casey Schmidt as they check on Arise, and he is safe. So Casey Schmidt, he grounded out in the first. We'll see what he can do here as he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. As Schmidt hits a high fly ball, Waldschmidt goes back. He'll make the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. Arise, good base run in there. Acted like he was going to tag, forced the throw. It's a good throw, so he went back to first base. But I like that smart base running. Arise is just a good, smart, professional baseball player. We'll see if a team is going to trade for him if the Giants are out of it and give them good prospects. As here's Devers, he hit a home run first time up to centre field. As it's 1-0 here to Rafi Devers. And he swings and he goes the opposite way. And that ball is going to be caught. Oh, good play by Gurriel. He caught that right in the corner. The Rise will go back to first. Good play there. Good play there. So that will bring up Adamas, and he hit a home run first time up. As Adamas takes low, and it's 1-0. So 1-0 here to Willie Adamas. And the 1-0 pitch here to Willie Adamas is a called strike. It was low. There'll be no challenge though, so it's 1-1. As Adamas drives on the other way, but it's going to be foul, and it's 1-2. As Adamas fouls the 1-2 pitch off. It's 1-2 hit here to Willie Adamas, who homered his first time up. As that's in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Roof's open in Arizona. There you go. Didn't see that before the game. It looks beautiful weather over there. 2-2 pitch here to Willie Adamas. Is a swing and a miss. Got him off-speed pitch in the dirt there for the third out of the inning. So the lead-off single by Arise, but the Giants could do nothing after that. And still, believe it or not, no walks for the Giants. So they've scored here. But is it sustainable if you don't walk? You tell me. To me, I don't think it is. Let's see here. Hey, well, glad you're joining me here on a Tuesday night, or if you're watching, whenever. Glad you're watching. Gotta work on the audio though, as I'm watching these calls back. Got to work on the audio. We'll see if the Diamondbacks this game. I've got a feeling it could be back and forth. So we're ready for the bottom of the third here, and Reek fires a strike, and it's owned one to Waldschmidt. As there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. As that pitch is way outside, that curveball was way outside. He yanked that one, and that isn't uncompetitive pitch by Roop. As that 1-2 pitch is a ground ball, that's going to be fielded by Adams. He fires it over to Devers for out number one. And that'll be the first out of this bottom of the third inning. So because tell Marte now to hit, and he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. The one pitch here is fouled off his foot, so Marte is going to take a walk around the umpire there, shake that one off. Oh and 2 now to Marte. As he hits a fly ball, Chapman is running back, and he's going to get called off by Gilbert. He makes a catch for out number 2. Here's Corbin Carey, who scored on a wild play last time up. And he hits a foul ball, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch here is swung and a miss by Corbin Carroll. So Reap with a 1-2-3 inning there. And he's all fired up. So the Giants winning 3-1 after 3. When the Giants pitch like that, it makes my life easy. The bases remain unloaded for the top of the fourth. Good pitching. It's just good. So, did it get? I did that all the time last night as well. Keep forgetting I need to hit the top four. I'll never complain if there's more baseball, but we are in the top of the four. Three-one here to the Giants. Crazy. Bottom of the first, that was a crazy play. If you just joined, definitely rewind to that because that was a crazy play. And then the next half inning, the Giants hit back-to-back home runs, including a RBI double by Suzak as well. So that's how we got to this stage of the game, with Giants winning 3-1. So here's Matt Chapman. He reached his first time up with a base hit through the 6-5 hole. He fouls first pitch off, and it's 0-1. As he swings and misses at the 0-1 pitch, it was a fastball at the top of the zone to make it 0-2. As the pitch there is outside to Matt Chapman. As Chapman hits a fly ball, shallow right field, Carroll come in and make an easy catch for out number one. And Drew Gilbert will now be up. And Gilbert takes a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. No, pitch here to Drew Gilbert, and that's another pop up in the infield for Drew Gilbert. Perdomo's going to take charge of this one as he calls off Arenado. And he makes catch for out number two, and that will bring out Suzak, who almost hit a home run first time up, but as it was an RBI double for the Giants, relatively new catcher. As here's the 0 pitch, and that swung and a miss. It was a slider there, good hard slider. Suzak was out in front of that, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch here to Suzak's inside, and we're leaving it at 1-1. One pitch here to Suzak. Is check swing above the zone? Did it go? No, says the first base umpire. So it seemed to calm down now after the that 1 inning stretch. Its 2-1 pitch is high and it's 3-1 to Suzak. Giants looking for their first walk of the game. Just remember now, before that as well, I was going to look at the Giants minor leaguers, so I'll check that at the end of this half inning, how they've done today. As a 3-1 pitch here to Suzak is swung on a miss, and it'll make it a full count. The 3-2 payoff pitch to Suzak is ball 4. So that'll be a 2-out walk for the Giants. As they're showing Suzak playing quarterback from earlier. As here's Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. About 083, but minimal plate appearances so far. As the 0-2 pitch here to Brennan is a drive to left field, and it's caught. Just ahead of the warning track, so that'll be the third out of the inning. So nothing there with the 2-out walk, but it did flip the top of the, it flipped over the lineup. As that is an issue I need to fix. And there's 0 outs. Well, the Giants are not adding on so far. They did take the lead. They responded after that crazy play by Corbin Carroll. They've done nothing since. As let's check how the minor leagues have gone today for the Giants, as that seems to be just as exciting as the team at the moment. So in Richmond, they lost 10-7. How did my guy Jonah Cox do? 2 for 5. Harbour 1 for 2. Cox actually hit his 6th home run of the year. That's good to see. In AAA, the River Cats won 11-6, but there's no interest in prospects in AAA. San Jose won 17-4. Johnny Level 3 for 6, 6 RBIs, including 2 home runs. Going on right now, it is Eugene, and they're trailing 1-0. Trevor Cohn's got a hit. Coach Jordan is 0 for 2. So we're ready here for the bottom of the 4th. It's 0-1 here to Perdomo. As this is a ground ball to Devers, he's going to pick that up, step on first for the first down. And that's the first out of the inning then. As Rick fires a strike with the curveball to Nolan Arenado. 0-1 pitch to Arenado's in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. As he had two pitches in the dirt, and it's ball, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch by Rick is high, and it's 2-2. As there's a fly ball to centre field, and Bader will cut that off, and that'll be out number 2. There's a pitch that's low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch here is low, and it's 2-0. So there's a strike, and it's 2-1 with the curveball. So there's a pitch that's high, and it's 3-1. 3-1 here to Vargas is there for a strike, and it's a full count. As there's a ground ball to Roop, he picks it up. He's going to just flip it over to Devers for the third out. So Roop with another 1-2-3 inning. So that's the third out. And again, it's at the top of the fifth now. And who's going to be? It's going to be the top of the order for the Giants to begin the top of the fifth. 3-1 game in Arizona. Giants looking to even the series after a bad showing last night, ugly showing last night. Devers and Adames with home runs, and Suzak with an RBI double. And for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll with a triple. And as he slid into third, the throw in hit his helmet. and he scored. Give the Diamondbacks a 1-0 lead. So we're about ready here for the top of the 5th inning. Here's Harrison Bader. He's over 2 today as he hits a ground ball to Perdomo, and that's going to be an easy out unless he stuffs up, which he doesn't. So Bader's now 0 for 3. He has a lot. He is an aggressive swinger. Pitchers know it. They pitch low. Get if they pitch low or way above the zone, they get a swing and a miss, or they get the ground ball because they know he's going to swing the first pitch. This is Luis Ariz, who led off the 3rd inning with a single. He takes low and it's 1-0. He's been really good, Luis Ariz. This is 1-0 pitch. Well, not his 1-0 pitch, but the 1-0 pitch is a strike, and it's 1-1. And they generally play Arise to pull, as that's a strike, and it's 1-2. And Arise is his trademark push, but that's to push. He was trying to push that ball away and hope it was a ball, but that was not to be the case. As he hits a relatively easy fly ball here to left, and Gurriel makes a catch for the 2nd down. They'll bring up Casey Schmidt, and he's 0 for 2. So Schmidt here, he swings first pitch, and that's a base hit up the middle. So Casey Schmidt gets on the board for today. And that's 2 of the hitters here swinging first pitch. They're a very aggressive team, the Giants, early in the count. And that's why they don't draw walks. And so far, they haven't had a lot of success, but we'll see if that changes. As they're just showing the celebrations there. As Devers takes a strike from the back-to-back home runs. And Luis Ariz was loving it. One-two pitch to Rafi Devers is fouled. Ugly swing there by Rafi Devers, but he's still not out. Ryan Nelson's still in the game. As the 0-2 pitch here to Rafi Devers is a little dribbler, and it's fair down the 3rd base line. Gurriel's going to try and get it in. Schmidt's going to get to 3rd. Devers going to get to 2nd. That's going to be a little excuse me double there for Rafi Devers. And the Giants have got runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs here. Devers, I don't think he meant to go the other way there, but it's just a little excuse me. slow dribbler down the third base line. And that'll be a double for Devis, so he's 2 for 3 now. And we'll see if they let Nelson face Adamas. And they do, as he throws a strike, and it's 0-1. One pitch here to Willie Adamas is a swing and a miss. A big swing there by Adamas. And it's 0-2. And when the Giants signed him from Milwaukee, he had over 100 RBIs, and you thought, okay, he must have a good approach to runners in scoring position. He doesn't chase, but he did chase there. As the 0-2 pitch here to Willie Adamas is bounced in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Giants looking to add on here, up 3-1. In football, 3-1's a pretty good soccer, I should say. In soccer, 3-1's a pretty good score. You feel pretty comfortable, but not in baseball. As that 1-2 pitch is a ground ball the other way. It is fielded and flipped to Nelson for the third out of the inning, so the Giants can't add on. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. Halfway through this game, 3-1 Giants. So 3-1 Giants halfway through this game. We'll see if Root can have another shutdown inning. He's had 2-1-2-3 innings. He's pitching well, Root. And the run that scored was a fluke run as well. As Iron Horse checks in the comment, and he says Roop is our best pitcher, and I would have to agree with that. Roop is our best pitcher. Um, you know, Webb. Most fans would say Webb. Well, obviously he's injured at the moment, and Webb has been disappointing so far. Ray, he was pitching well, but then last night was a stinker for him. McDonald has an argument, but it's still young on the season for him, so I'd have to see more. And Hauser and Marlowe, they're average at best. As here's Lourdes Guerrero Jr. He's behind 0-1. As he hits a line drive, it looked like it was going to be an easy catch for Chapman, but it went through Chapman, and that'll be a hit to lead off the inning for Lourdes Guerrero Jr. And that's his second leadoff hit. As actually Chapman, it was tough play. It was out of his reach. He actually made a good effort there. It was just over him. So I apologise to Chapman there. I was a bit harsh on him there when I shouldn't have been. This is Gabriel Moreno. He's 0-1. He takes a ball high and it's 1-0. Pitch by Root is a strike, and it's 1-1. One pitch here to Moreno's in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Two on here by Root. He does not want to fall behind as there's a ground ball foul, and it's 2-2. That was a big pitch there. You don't want to get 3-1, and it puts you in a lot of pressure there. 2-run lead. Two pitch here is fouled to right. As the 2-2 pitch here to Moreno is a ground ball that could be a double play, should be a double play, and is a double play. Willie Darnus picks it up, steps on second, throws it to first. That's a double play. There's 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th. As there's a ball, and it's 1-0. Says 1-0 pitch, and it's a strike, and it's 1-1. As there's a solid base hit to right. Brennan cuts it off. Can he hold him to just a single? Yes, he can. Good play by Brennan there. So it would just be a single for Del Castillo. As it's low here to Waldschmidt, and he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. No one pitch here is outside, and the throw over to first, not in time. Suzak's momentum was going towards first, so he decided to try and pick off Del Castillo. But he was back there safely, so no issues there. As 1-1 pitch is a called strike, and it's 1-2. This is a 1-2 pitch high and outside to even it 2-2. Two pitch here by Roops outside, and it's a full count. Full count here. To Waldschmidt, he's swung and a miss. So Root gives it 2 hits, but he got the double play and the strikeout there. So that's 5 strong innings for the Giants' best pitcher. We go to the top of the sixth. Giants still winning 3-1. As just gonna go for a quick toilet break.
4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
3-1 Giants as we go to the top of the sixth. And Chapman will lead off the inning. He takes low. And it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch to Matt Chapman is high and it's 2-0. As it looks like the Knicks are going to upset the Cavaliers. Well, not upset, but win game one. As the 2-0 pitch, Chapman's up and in, and it's 3-0. Again, if there's any Arsenal fans watching, congratulations as they won the Premier League today. As 3-0 pitch here to Chapman is a called strike. Pitch was inside, but Chapman did not challenge, so it's 3-1. And 3-1 pitch to Chapman is also a strike, so that will make it a full count as his batters back from 3-0. Three-two pitch here to Chapman's outside. That's ball four. So lead-off walk for the Giants. As a pitcher, that is always what you should not do. As up comes Drew Gilbert. And Gilbert swings first pitch, and he hits a drive to right. Carroll goes back, makes the catch for out number one. They bring up Suzak, and Suzak's had a good game. He's 1-for-1 with a walk. He had a RBI double in the top of the second. As he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. There's a pick-off attempt, and Chapman just got back there. Good pick-off attempt there by Nelson. This is the 0-1 pitch to Susak, and he drives onto right field. That's going to be a base hit. Chapman's going to hold up at second, but Susak can hit. Susak is a really good hitter. He just takes where the pitch comes from and goes the other way. A great professional hitter, Susak. And that will bring up Will Brennan. See if they maybe bunt. Brennan, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. As he takes low. So it's 1 and 0. 1 and 0 here to Will Brennan. See, it's a ground ball. It's going to be flipped to second, and they can only get the out at second. There'll be runners at the corners. 2 outs. And it'll be down to Harrison Bader to try and extend the Giants' lead. The Giants are certainly the more threatening team, but they can't get that big hit. We'll see if Bader can do it here. We'll see if Bader swings at the first pitch as well. He loves to swing at the first pitch. And pitchers know that, and they take advantage by throwing it low at the zone to get that ground ball. Does he swing at the first pitch? He does, and that's going to be a ground ball to Arenado, who fires it across the diamond. So he loves to swing at that first pitch. He's now 0 for 4, Bader. You know, and as a scouting report comes out, oh, Bader, he loves to swing at the first pitch. Well, pitcher's going to know that, and they're going to throw it at the bottom of the zone and get the ground ball. So it's 3-1 Giants as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Reeps pitched a good game. The 1 earned run was very unlucky. And we could tell Marte to lead off the inning for the for the Diamondbacks. So the pitch here to Tel Marte, and that is a ball with curveball. 1-0 pitch here by Reap is high, and it's 2 and 0. Third pitch here, Marte is inside, and that will be 3-0. And Roop sometimes does this. He just, all of a sudden, he looks so good, and then he loses his command. There's a 3-0 pitch here to Marte. It's a strike, and it's 3-1. 3-1 pitch by Roop. And that's a sharp ground ball. And Devers makes a backhanded play. He fires it to first, and Roop gets the out. That was a good play by Rafi Devers right there. So his good game continues. That was a beautiful defensive play right there, as he's loving it. That'd be the first out of the inning. A big smile there by Devers. It's good to see. Suzak just has to adjust his pitch com there. And it'll be Corbin Carroll here. Carroll's 1 for 2. He scored the Diamondbacks run, and he swings at a changeup, and it's 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch is a ball, and it's 1-1. As Corbin Carroll is fastly approaching the Diamondbacks record in career triples. 1-1 pitch here to Carroll is a strike, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch here to Corbin Carroll is inside, and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch here to Corbin Carroll is high, and it's another full count. 3-2 pitch is a slow ground ball. Carroll's got speed. Devers dives to the first base bag. Devers, what a play by Devers. He dives to the first base bag. And Devers is loving it. Great defensive play there by Rafi Devers. Wow, Devers. He knew he couldn't get there in time, just running there because of Carroll's speed. So he dives, and his glove taps first base, and he gets the out. Great play by Rafi Devers there. So now here's Perdomo. Perdomo is 0 for 2, 2 groundouts. The Diamondbacks shortstop. The pitch here is a strike, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch here to Perdomo. That's a line drive, and it's caught by Devers. And that is the Rafi Devers inning right there defensively. And he must have just doubled his outs above average in one inning. Good defensive inning by Devers there. I mean, he was a former third baseman, so he should be good at first base. But 3 very good plays there by Rafi Devers, so that was good to see. And we go to the top of the 7th. It's still 3-1 Giants. 3-1 Giants here as we go to the top of the seventh. Giants up 3-1. It was a crazy start to this game. The game it's just settled down now, especially both starters settled into a good rhythm. But best player so far, I would have to say, has been Rafi Devers. As it'll be Luis Ariz to lead off the top of the seventh. And Ariz takes a strike. And it's 0-1. Oh, one pitch to Ariz, and that's a ground ball. And Vargas makes a nice play over at first there. So he flips it to the pitcher. As Devers is munching on some sunflower seeds there. Here's Casey Schmidt. He had a base hit last time up. So he takes high, and it's 1-0 to Casey Schmidt. One 0 pitch to Casey Schmidt is high, and it's 2-0. 2-0 here to Casey Schmidt is a foul ball, and it's 2-1. So 2-1 here to Casey Schmidt, the Giants DH. He swings and fouls that pitch, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch to Casey Schmidt, and that's a fly ball centre field. While Schmidt's coming over, he'll make the catch for out number one. Out number two, apologies. As Arias grounded out. So Devers, good game for Devers. He's hit a home run and a double. He's played good defense as well. Oh, a pitch to Devers is a foul ball. Oh, one pitch to Rafi Devers is inside. Devers, you could argue he had the most important swing. Giants fall behind early. You think, here we go again. But straight away, he levelled it up. Adamson gave them the lead. And that's where we are so far. 1-1 pitch here to Rafi Devers is fouled. Nelson's still in the game for the Diamondbacks. It did not look like he would get through 7, but here we are. 1-2 pitch to Rafi Devers here. It's a swing and a miss with the high fastball. So a good inning there by Nelson. And it is the 7th inning stretch. And hey, let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Shall we? Shall we sing? Shall we sing us home in the 7th inning stretch? To take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't know if I'll ever come back, so just root for the Giants. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. I thank you. See if Reap can continue his good outing. This will be, well, every inning from now will be just bigger and bigger. Previous years, you could trust Rodriguez and Rogers for 2 shutdown innings for you. Now neither of them are around this season. Randy Rodriguez, Tommy John, Tyler Rogers, member of the Blue Jays. As Nolan Arenado is going to lead off this inning. As there's a ground ball and it's fair and it gets past Matt Chapman. That's in the corner. Gilbert gets it. Arenado is going to get to second, so that's going to be a lead-out double for Nolan Arenado, the giant killer. And now it'll be Vargas. As Chapman just did not look comfortable diving there. As here's Vargas and he takes a strike. And it's 0-1. 0-2 today for Vargas. Keaton Wynn is warming up for the Giants in the bullpen. As the 0-1 pitch here is a base hit to right field. Brennan Brennan fires it in. He runs at the corners, no outs. Vargas is just a very good hitter, and the Giants' lead is now in trouble. Root's at 91 pitches. Is Tony Vitelli is going to make the pitching change here, or he's just going to speak to him. Yep, he's going to make a pitching change. Keaton Wynn's going to come in. Landon Root. He pitched well until the 7th. So 3-1 Giants here, but the Diamondbacks are threatening. Here's what I want to see. I want to see. Can I make comments pop up during the live stream? That's what I want to see. What can I add here? See, what does that... Don't understand that. Keaton Wynn's going to come in. We'll see if he can get the Giants out of trouble here. And the batter is going to be Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who's 2 for 2. Diamondbacks threatening the Giants lead here as Wynn pitches ball, and it's 1-0. When I pitch here to Gurriel's fouled off. One pitch to Gurriel. It's swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Gurriel takes timeout as he hits one foul. That was almost base hit right there. So 1-2 here to Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Keaton Wynn is the new pitcher as he throws a pitch in the dirt and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch here to Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Is a swing and a miss for out number 1. Good pitch by Wynn there. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And so Moreno, who's got good contact skills, will at least look to reduce the Giants' lead, if not tie it or give them the lead. As the first pitch to Moreno is fouled. And it's 0-1. Low one pitch to Moreno here. Is outside. And it's 1-1. One and one pitch by Keaton Wynn is outside and it's 2-1. And now Moreno's got the advantage here. 2-1 pitch to Moreno. It was right down the middle, but fouled. Got away with that one. Giants winning 3-1 thanks to home runs from Devers and Adames. Suzak with an RBI double. Corbin Carroll scored the Diamondbacks run on an error by Luis Gonzalez. Luis Ariz. One out here, runners at the corners. 2-2 pitch. It's high and inside for a ball, and it's a full count. See what Wynn does here. Full count. We'll see if the runner goes as well. And they do a bit of a hit and run. 3-2 pitch is way high, and that's going to load the bases. That was a poorly executed pitch by Roop, and he knows it. By Roop. By Wynn, and he knows it. And this is the biggest moment in the game. And we'll have a mound visit here. What can Adrian Del Castillo do? Matt Gage is warming up in the bullpen. Lower pitch to Del Castillo is outside, and it's ball and one. I'm going to get a challenge. Well, he did challenge it, but the umpire ignored it, so it's a good thing he didn't challenge it, because it would have been a ball, and he would have lost. So, 1-0. There's a ground ball, and it's thrown by Ariz over to Adames, double play. Good double play by the Giants. Landon Root's fired up. Keaton Wynn gets Root out of the trouble. They high-five the ducker. That's a big momentum play right there. Devers went out, so Wynn had to cover first base. Ariz just got to the ball, fired it over to Adames. He fired it over to Root. And that's a 4-6-1 double play. And Root was fired up. And he was going, let's effing go, let's effing go. Could that be the winning moment for the Giants? Big double play for the Giants there. So it's a good close game, this one. So 3-1 here to the Giants. We'll see what they can do. So Diamondbacks takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Pitch to a Diamondbacks outside, and it's 1-1. Adamas fouls one off, and it's 1-2. So 1-2 here to Willie Adamas. That's a good pitch and a good take, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch here to Willie Adamas. It's a called strike 3, and we're going to get a challenge. Bill Miller called that one, but it's going to be overturned. It was outside, and it'll be a full count. And the crowd went crazy there. So full count here to Willie Adamas. And T hits one. Foul. And it remains 3-2. Ginkle's a new pitcher for the Diamondbacks, by the way. Payoff pitch is high. And that's going to be a leadoff walk for the Giants. And the Diamondbacks have no challenges left, so they could not challenge that. And Matt Chapman will be the new batter. Bryce Eldridge there was having fun. He loved that as well. As Chapman's behind 0-1. A1 here to Matt Chapman. He swings and misses as they pick off Adamas. They attempt to pick off Adamas, but he just got back, and it's 0-2 now to Chapman. Matt Chapman 1 for 2 with a walk. Still no home runs for Matt Chapman. She takes in the dirt. And Adamas is going to make it to second base. So wild pitch there will allow Willie Adamas to advance the second. Yeah, just the one home run in San Diego for Matt Chapman. His power has been zapped. As a 1-2 pitch to Matt Chapman. Oh, Chapman. What is he doing? Ugly swing by Matt Chapman for the strikeout. So that's first out the inning with a strikeout by Chapman. Terrible strikeout by Chapman. Just terrible. And here's Drew Gilbert. He swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Gilbert's average is dropping, and it's dropping quick. A1 pitch here to Drew Gilbert. Is a big swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. A2 pitch here to Drew Gilbert as the pitcher steps off. O2 to Drew Gilbert. See, that was an ugly at bat by Gilbert. He strikes that swinging. The second out, ugly at bat by Gilbert there. And it'll be Suzak to try and add on the run. See, he's 2-2 with a walk. He's batting 424 still. I mean, limited plate appearances, but see what he does here. So he takes low, and it's 1-0. Do you like Suzak? He's a good, solid baseball player. One a pitch here to Suzak. He's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. One pitch here to Suzak is a drive to right field, and it was foul. And it's 1-2. One-two to Suzak here. That's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. So 2-2 pitch to Suzak. And that's strike three looking. So the Giants won't score, and we go to the bottom of the eighth. So it's still just a 2-run lead for the Giants. I was about to make the bases loaded there, which they're definitely not. What I will do is, since it's getting light here now, can have some natural light. You can't tell that I've just done anything there, but it's fine. So Eric Miller's going to come into the game to replace Keaton Wynn. This will be Eric Miller's second appearance since coming back from the injured list. See if the Giants can hold on to the lead here. The game, it started as a crazy game. Corbin Carroll play, triple off his helmet, crazy. Then the Giants go back to back to take the lead. And since then, there has been no scoring. So I thought, oh, we're off to another high scoring game on my stream. But this one, not so fast. This is Waldschmidt. And he takes a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a foul. And it's 0-2 to Waldschmidt. O2 pitch by Eric Miller is way high. And it'll be 1-2. 1-2 pitch by Miller is a back foot slider. That almost hit the back foot, so it's 2-2. It's now a full count. Three-two pitch for Eric Miller. It's ball four. He went with a slider and it's above the zone, not even close. And torture begins now for the Giants. You cannot walk people when you got a 2-run lead, but it's easier said than done. So the 0 pitch here to Ketel Marte as the Diamondbacks lineup flips over and it's striking its own one. If he did that pitch in the last at bat, he probably gets called strike 3. The 0-1 pitch here is up and in, almost hits Marte. So be 1-1. One pitch here to tell Marte is inside and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch here to tell Marte. You do not want to walk another one. As he crushes one centre field. Bader goes back at the warning track. He makes the catch just before the wall. For out number 1, that looked like it could have been gone. Instead, it's the first out of the inning. And Corbin Carroll come up. Marte thought he got that one. And it's a big centre field wall out there. So I thought Devers may not go. But Bader made a nice catch. So the Giants got lucky there. As Karras swings and misses in his own one. O1 pitch there. Sorry, he's picked. Stepped off and threw over to first there. Oh, 1 pitch to Corbin Carroll as a strike, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch as Miller steps off for his second step off there. As that's outside, so it will be 1-2. The 1-2 pitch by Eric Miller is in the dirt and it gets away from Suzak, hits the umpire. He throws over to Willie Adams at second, but it's late, so the runner moves up. There'll be a runner in scoring position now for Corbin Carroll. The umpire actually gave Suzak a chance there, but Waldschmidt had a good read on that ball, and he's at second. 2-2 pitch here to Carroll is down and out, down and away, and it'll be a full count. Diamondbacks threatening these last 2 innings. It's Carroll calls time. As a 3-2 payoff pitch to Corbin Carroll is an easy take for Carroll, and that'll be a walk. So be runners at first and second here. Now the Giants going to blow this game. Miller, he does have his command issues, and it's showing up here. Here's Perdomo. He squares to bunt. And they're going to challenge that strike call. And the Diamondbacks are going to win. It's going to be 1-0. And that does make a big change here. 1-0 pitch to Perdomo is low, and it's 2-0. This is where I get ready to get the bases loaded because Miller cannot throw a strike. There's a Giants challenge there, the 2-0 pitch. It was called a ball, we'll see. As that is high. The 3-0 here to Perdomo. And the pitch is a strike. Three-one here. Perdomo is ball 4. Bases loaded for Nolan Arenado. And Vitello's making a pitching change. You got to worry if you're a Giants fan. It's Arenado. Killian will come in the game. We'll see what he does. Bases loaded, one out. Big opportunity for the Diamondbacks. They had the bases loaded, one out in the last inning, and they hit into a double play. But Arenado is a Giants killer. So, biggest moment in this game is right now. Caleb Killian, he's been excellent so far, but not as good as of late. Arenado, the giant killer, comes to the plate. And Killian, let's see if he can throw strikes. As he throws a ball, and it's 1-0. The pitch is low, and it's 2-0. Giants have given them a free rally here with 3 walks. As 2-0 pitch is low, it's 3-0. Giants going to blow this, aren't they? So there's a strike, and it's 3-1. Three on pitch here to Arenado. Is a line drive, backhanded by Adamas. He flips it to a right, who throws it to Rafi Devers for a double play. And the Giants get out of that again. Diamondbacks have bases loaded in back-to-back innings, but they can't push any runs across. And we go to the top of the ninth. 3-1 Giants. Giants are riding their luck here. We'll see if the Giants can close it down. Started off good. Nothing happened in the middle, and the Diamondbacks have threatened the last 2 innings, but have not been able to push anyone across. So 3-1 Giants here. They are hanging on to this lead. The Giants were in their luck today, yes, but they needed. The defense of the Giants has been good. I can't complain. They played good defense. Can't complain today. See, the Giants can add on. I mean, they haven't added on since the second. They've had the lead since the second. They haven't added on so far. I would like maybe one run insurance. So big double play there for the Giants means they still have the lead. Can the Giants add on? Jonathan Loizaga is coming to the game as Brennan's up, and it's 1-2 to Brennan. And he has a well, I thought it was going to be a base hit, but it just held up for the centre fielder for out number one. So Brennan's hitless. Caleb Killian was fired up after that. As Bader crushes one, but it's. I got too excited. He crushed it, but it's going to be an out for 2 outs. Got to hold steady there. It's off the end of the bat. So there's 2 outs now, the ninth. Here's a rise. And T grounds onto the pitcher. He's going to flip it to the first baseman, and we're going to go straight to the bottom of the ninth. That was quick in there. So Giants can't add on, but they lead by 2 going to the bottom of the ninth. We'll see if there's any stress in this inning. So Killian's going to remain in the game. As to what is going on? It's taking me back to the second inning. And while that was a good inning, I do not need to go back to the second inning. And it's 0-2 to Vargas. As the 0-2 pitch is fouled. O two pitch here to Vargas, and that is a base hit. That's just great hitting. Well, I mean, that pitch was way below his own, and he just dug that out. And that's why he's one of the batting average leaders. What a season he's having. Bit Jose Altuve in that. As Gurriel hits a high drive. Bader's got that covered though, and he's going to make the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. So a hard hit ball there for Gurriel. It would be Gabriel Moreno who come up to bat. He takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Here, one pitch. It's in the dirt. It's 1-1. One pitch here to Moreno's in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch here to Moreno is fouled off the other way. One-two pitch by Killian is in the dirt. Two-two pitch by Killian jams in, but it goes foul. It remains 2-2. Two-two pitch here to Moreno. A swung on a miss. Good curveball there to get the second out. And it'll be Del Castillo to continue the game for the Diamondbacks. As Del Castillo takes one low and it's 1-0. He fouls the next pick this off, and it's 1-1. Can the Giants close it out here? There's a pitch. It's outside. The runner did go there. That'll be a catcher indifference. It's 2-1 here to Del Castillo. There's a swing and a miss. As there's a line drive base hit for Del Castillo. And they're going to score here, the Diamondbacks. And there's a 2-out single by Del Castillo, and this game stays alive. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Matt Gage is warming up in the bullpen. It's a 1-run game now. Here's Ryan Waldschmidt looking to either tie or end this game or get it to the top of the lineup as he takes a strike and it's 0-1. As Killian picks over to first. Got a pinch runner and it'll be Fernandez. Good play by Devers there to stop that ball getting by him. As the 0-1 pitch by Killian is fouled as the runner went. But he'll have to go back to first. Hang on a minute here. We got catcher's interference. So the runner is going to go to second. And the Giants are going to challenge this. So we've got catcher's interference here, which would mean there's runners at first and second. And Vitello's going to challenge. And let's just see if it was catcher's indifference. So this challenge is probably going to be unsuccessful from what I'm seeing. There's just not enough. There's no clear and obvious error there. Tel Marte, who almost tied the game last time up, is going to be coming up with Rare at first and second here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, so it's going to be runners at first and second here. And it'll be Tel Marte. And we're going to get a pitching change here. As Matt Gage, the lefty, is going to come in here. So the game continues. Matt Gage is coming in. We'll see what happens. Diamondbacks looking to tie or win the game. Big moment coming up here. Giants looking to even the series. Diamondbacks looking to win the series. Matt Gage is going to be the new pitcher facing Tel Marte. Matt Gage looking for his second save of the season. Here we go. Matt Gage for a strike. I'm going to get a challenge, and this one's going to be overturned, and it's going to be 1-0. And the crowd likes that one. Want to know here to Tel Marte. And there's a high drive, left field, and it's gone. It's a 3-run walk-off home run for Tel Marte. I do not believe it. I cannot believe what I just saw. I cannot believe what I just saw. 3-run walk-off home run for Tel Marte. This game is over. Giants lose the series. And it's a disaster. The final from Arizona is 5-3. As the Giants were playing great defense all night. But it's a walk-off home run for Ketel Marte. So we lost and we didn't even get to see Aldridge play. Great work, Giants. Until next time, peace.
Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast.